places to be, the pool. Not only do we teach life-saving skills to thousands of kids each week, but we provide families with time to be together and have fun that creates lasting memories for all. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without people like you. Thank you for your commitment to provide our members with a great experience and your diligence in keeping them safe. Good luck to you as you embark on your training and certification.
This is the Lifetime University Learning Contract. If you have any questions, ask your aquatics manager. The learning objectives for this module are: learn how aquatics provides the best places, best performers, and best programs, and learn how to ensure safety in aquatics. Click on the Participant Guide button to ensure you have the Participant Guide. The Aquatics Department objective is to be the premier provider of swim programs so great that acquisition and retention for lifetime is significantly impacted by their success. Why did you take this position? Passion for aquatics, love working with kids, to teach a lifelong skill, or to help protect the swimmers? Whatever your reason, you will be a large part in providing the premier service. Aquatics wants to be one of the reasons a member joins Lifetime and helps connect our members to aquatics to retain those members. The expectation is to know the department objective. You cannot work towards this objective if you don't know it. Take a moment to think how you can help aquatics achieve this objective. Type your response in the text box. How do your answers compare to these? By getting to know the kids and members, being consistent with enforcing rules, coaching practices, teaching lessons, being the best team member I can be, creating a relationship with all the members throughout the entire club, being entertaining during safety breaks, leading a challenging but fun set, or telling a great story in lessons. Provide a safe experience. These are just a few of the ways you will be able to help achieve the objective. Make sure you are able to recite it. You need to know it in order to be it. This section will be talking about our OSWIM programs and why our water rules. This is just the start to achieving our aquatics department objective. Lifetime Swim Kids swimming lessons are available for junior members 4 months to 13 years old. We offer group lessons, semi-privates, and private lessons, as well as other programming like swim play or stroke clinics. Lifetime Swim offers low instructor to swimmer ratios starting at 1:3, going up to 1:6. The indoor leisure pool is kept at 88 degrees year-round, and the swim program uses benches and islands. Members may register and start at any time, and they are set up for month to month, like the club memberships. Because a member may give a 30-day notice at any time, we need to ensure we earn their business each and every month to retain our members. Swim Team is offered for members 5 years to 18 years. The Swim Team competes with other teams nationally within the U.S. or Canada. Swim Team has weekly practices and competes with teams out of the Lifetime family. Parents can work out, they can have their other children in lessons, or use Open Swim while a child is at practice. This is a benefit many other teams cannot or do not offer. Open Swim is offered every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. September through May. Some clubs may vary slightly. For June through August, clubs offer 6 to 8 p.m. on Sundays. Some clubs and regions offer additional Open Swim hours in the summer. Check with your aquatics manager for what your club offers during the summer. Parents are required to be in the water during Open Swim, no matter the child's swimming ability. During Open Swim, a lifeguard is on duty. When a child under the age of 12 years old comes out on deck outside of Lifetime Swim programming, a lifeguard must be posted in the stand with a rescue tube. The lifeguard is not to have secondary duties such as picking up towels, folding towels, cleaning windows, etc. when there is a child in the pool. If there are no children present during open swim, the lifeguard must remain on deck at all times, or have a suitable lifeguard certified team member stand on deck. The lifeguard is interacting with members, cleaning areas of the deck. The lifeguard will help refresh towels, get equipment, and provide a wow experience for the members. Some health codes require lifeguards to remain guarding even without children. Check with your aquatics manager. Family swim is offered Friday through Sunday during the indoor season and Monday through Sunday during the outdoor pool season, and the slides and features are on. 25-10 is enforced during family swim, so parents are not required to be in the water with a child that has passed the 25-meter test. There must be a head lifeguard or supervisor scheduled for every hour of family swim. There are also swim lessons for the adult members, starting with little or no experience. We offer group lessons, semi-private, and private, all available for learning how to swim or improving the stroke. Adult lessons are for those 13 years and older. The Masters program is a 1-hour workout with a coach and other swimmers. It is ideal training for triathlon prep, building endurance, recovery from an injury, or participating in swim meets or open water events. The U.S. belongs to U.S. Masters, and in Canada, they belong to MSO. Swimmers must be able to swim 50 yards or meters without stopping to join the Masters team. Okay, so Lifetime has created the best programs, but we need the best performers. Who do you think belongs to the best performers? You! Think back to a sports team or being at the pool as a child. Do you have a favorite teacher, coach, lifeguard, or swim instructor that impacted your life? Type the person that made a lasting impact on you and why. A submit button will appear after you have had time to enter your response. Did your response include, lots of fun, they're there for me for every lesson or practice, had my best interest in mind, helped me improve my time or game, cared about me, got to know me, taught me a lifelong skill, inspired me? We want you to be described that way. To do that, learn their name even if they're not in lessons, swim team, or masters. Be entertaining and engaging. Care about them. Get to know each and every member. You are the face, heart, and soul of Lifetime Swim. Get at least 8 hours of sleep to remain alert during your shift. As hard as it may be, leave all your personal problems at the door so you're ready to serve the members when you're on stage and in the building. Be on time and ready for your shift. For example, being on deck 10 minutes before your shift, in uniform, and have everything you need. For the outdoor season, take care of your skin and eyes with proper protection and drink plenty of water. Ensure any medication does not cause drowsiness or impedes your ability to perform. No matter if you're starting your first job or the next step in your career, everyone has a place to grow with Lifetime Swim and Lifetime. With each position in Lifetime Swim, there are requirements for certifications from the Learning Well as well as external certifications. These are covered in depth during your onboarding, so in your participant guide, there is more details on the Learning Well and external certifications. It also reviews the Lifetime Way appearance and uniform guide. The next slide will cover how to prepare for your shift. Lifetime has beautiful spaces and invests a lot of money to build and keep them like new. We need to do our part as well. In this section, you will learn how to keep our best places like new and safe. The daily walkthrough is completed by a supervisor, assistant manager, or manager each morning to identify areas needing attention for cleanliness, safety, and to keep the pool area in like-new condition. All aquatics team members are required to check it to see if you are assigned a task. Also, main drains need to be checked visually and physically, so from time to time you might be asked to check the main drain. The cleaning checklist is completed by an aquatics team member not in the zone. For example, the cleaning or roaming lifeguard not in the stand, and is initialed when the task is complete. If the item looks clean, still clean and disinfect it. The rotation sheet records where an attendant or the lifeguards are throughout the shift. Rotations are every 20 minutes. Every time a rotation is completed, the location is filled out based on the key. Capacity or the number of swimmers is also tracked on the sheet. Many health codes require a rope at the end of the slope like the zero depth pools. This is mandatory for lifetime pools to have this rope in place at all times at the end of zero depth. This rope is in both the indoor and outdoor leisure pools. The rope also helps to keep non-swimmers in the shallow water. At Lifetime, we strive to have the best places, and we must take care of the pools. Lifetime requires a pool check every 3 hours unless the health code requires it more frequently. These chemical checks are legal documents and need to include everything from adding chemicals to backwashing to AFR, accidental fecal release. If a test is out of the acceptable range, alert the building engineer and close the pool. Only head lifeguards, supervisors, assistant managers, or managers may handle pool chemicals like chlorine and acid. If you have a fecal release or vomit in the pool, first close the pool and clear all swimmers. Remove the fecal or vomit with the skimmer. Do not use vacuums. Follow the CDC guidelines for treating a solid fecal or vomit. Solid fecal is closed for 30 minutes, and liquid fecal is typically closed around 13 to 14 hours after being removed from the pool. If a member spits up in the water, brush it into the grate or the skimmer. If a member vomits, emptying of their stomach contents, close the pool for 30 minutes after it's been removed from the pool. What to do? 1. Use the whistle code to alert the head lifeguard or supervisor. 2. Clear the pool. 3. Help the head lifeguard or supervisor communicate an update for opening the pool or resuming lessons or practice. All aquatics team members, coaches, swim instructors, lifeguards, pool attendants are responsible for ensuring our members and team members are safe. This is done by upholding the SOP. If at any time the ratios are not up to Lifetime's SOP, you must act immediately. The indoor pool has a 1:25 ratio until there are 51 or more swimmers in the pool. For 0 to 25 swimmers, 1 lifeguard is posted in the lifeguard stand. For 26 to 50 swimmers, 2 lifeguards are posted and watching the water. For 51 or more swimmers, 3 lifeguards are posted watching the water. There will also be a roaming or cleaning guard and head lifeguard at all times. Unless there are special considerations, there will not be more than 3 lifeguards watching the water. There is a chart in the participant guide showing you how many lifeguards per swimmers. The outdoor pool has a 2 to 25 ratio for the first 25 swimmers. A lifeguard is added at 26 swimmers, another lifeguard at 51 swimmers, and another at 101 swimmers. Unless there are special considerations, there will not be more than 5 lifeguards watching the water. Special considerations. Water slides. Water slides need 2 lifeguards in addition to lifeguards watching the water. 1 lifeguard is posted at the top and 1 at the bottom in the water. Non-lifeguards may be used at the top of the slides. There are some health codes that require lifeguards at the top or require more lifeguards. Check with your aquatics manager to verify the local health code. When special events are scheduled, 2 additional lifeguards will be needed in addition to the ratios listed previously. Special events may be, but not limited to, Poolapalooza or dive-in movies. These additional lifeguards are watching the water. During outdoor family swim, if the heat index is above 105 degrees Fahrenheit, or 41 degrees Celsius, An additional lifeguard is added. Safety is always our first priority. Uphold Lifetime's rules and standard operating procedures, or SOP. Keep the members safe at all times while providing an uncompromising experience. If ratios are not managed per the SOP, you must act immediately. If at any time the pool is out of ratio, you must act immediately. First, close the pool. Second, tell the head lifeguard or supervisor the pool is out of ratio. Third, radio the aquatics manager, assistant manager, manager on duty, or general manager. On the next 2 slides, you will play a matching game. Find the match, then read the rule and reason for the rule. Repeat until you've found all the matches. Great job! Take a moment to review all the pool rules. They will be on the assessment. Also, don't forget to check in with your aquatics manager for any special health codes in your state or province. This slide will take you through some other safety considerations we have in our pool areas. Click on each to learn more. Rain. If it is raining so hard the bottom of the pool is not visible, the pool must be closed. Lightning and tornadoes. The indoor pools and deck are closed when there's a tornado warning, not a tornado watch. The aquatics team directs all members and team members into the locker rooms and closes both the indoor and outdoor pools if applicable. The outdoor pools and deck are closed when lightning is detected within 0 to 8 miles using the lightning detector. For safety reasons, team members do not take the time to pick up towels or rescue tubes. Aquatics team members must be inside assisting the members. The outdoor pools and deck will be reopened when the lightning has moved to greater than 8 miles away. Check with your aquatics manager for local health codes. If the heat index is 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 41 degrees or higher, take extra care for the team members and members. The heat index is determined by cross-referencing the humidity and temperature. The heat index chart is available to you in the resource section. When the heat index is 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 41 degrees Celsius or higher, an additional lifeguard is scheduled. Safety breaks are changed from every other hour to every hour for 10 minutes to ensure members are taking a rest and hydrating as well. The outdoor lap lanes must be guarded as well. Children under 12 years may use the outdoor lap lanes if they're participating in Lifetime Swim programming or they are accompanied by an adult in the same lane and the child is swimming laps continuously. Safety breaks provide an opportunity for members to use the restroom, apply sunscreen, and rehydrate. During safety breaks, lifeguards are interacting with members, assisting with picking up towels in the assigned zone, and rehydrating. Games are played during this time to keep the children engaged. Children are not allowed to sit on the edge of the pool. They must be sitting behind the grates. An aquatics team member must be stationed on the indoor deck as well as the outdoor deck watching the water during safety breaks. Safety breaks are held in the outdoor pool every other hour on the even hour for 10 minutes. If the heat index is above 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 41 degrees Celsius, safety breaks are increased to every hour for 10 minutes. Safety breaks are held inside only during open swim, not during family swim. The indoor safety breaks are held every other hour on the even hour for 10 minutes to allow the open swim lifeguard a break from scanning and watching the water. Starting blocks are not available at all of our facilities. Starting blocks are only used for Lifetime Swim programming. When using the blocks, the swimmer must be supervised by an aquatics team member and taught how to use the blocks. For example, one person on the block at a time and pushing out into the pool versus straight down. When the blocks are not in use, they must be covered and secure. When we are in our zone, whether it's coaching, teaching, or guarding, from time to time we need to communicate with another aquatics team member. All aquatics team members must know the hand signals and whistle codes so they can communicate if they need assistance and can't leave the zone or need to communicate in an emergency. Stop dispatch of the slide. Arms are in an X. Cover my zone. Patting on the head. For the U.S., guard to my right covers my zone. For Canada, use the guidelines set by the Life Saving Society. Send rider. Thumbs up for the slide that is ready for the next rider. Needs assistance. Arm straight and fist in the air. Assistance will come from the head lifeguard or supervisor or an aquatics team member not in the zone. Whistle codes differ slightly for the U.S. and Canada. Whistle codes are used in combination with a hand signal. For example, if an aquatics team member needs assistance, the team member would use the correct whistle code, then put their arms straight in the air with a fist. Select the country in which you work and live. One long whistle blast. Clear the pool. One short whistle blast. Get the attention of a member. Used as a last resort. 2 short whistle blasts. To get the attention of a team member. Kids Activities or Kids Academy and Aquatics must work together to provide a safe and entertaining experience for camp, parents' night out, birthday parties, or any activity involving the pools. Kids Activities programming comes to the pools year-round. These swimmers will wear a colored wristband indicating they are part of a Kids Activities program. Ratios are based on the child's swimming ability and uses the same 25-10 swim test. Click on Swimmer and Non-Swimmer to learn the ratios for kids' activities at the pool. All aquatics team members must know the ratios, and if they are not in ratio, you must act. Safety is our first priority. A swimmer is a child who took the 25-meter swim test and passed. For junior camp swimmers, there must be one kids' activities team member for every 6 swimmers. A swimmer is a child who took the 25-meter swim test and passed. For kids' activities programming swimmers, excluding junior camp, there must be one kids' activities team member for every 10 swimmers. A non-swimmer is a child that did not pass or take the 25-meter swim test. There must be one kids' activities team member for every 3 non-swimmers, and they must be within 10 feet, 3 meters of their assigned non-swimmers. All non-swimmers, regardless of age and height, must wear a life jacket. If a child is with their parent and within 10 feet during a birthday party, the parent may elect not to have the child wear a life jacket. If at any time Kids Activities puts aquatics out of ratio, you must act immediately. First, turn them away or close the pool. Second, tell the head lifeguard or supervisor. Third, radio the aquatics manager, assistant manager, manager on duty, or general manager. Attendants or lifeguards at the top of the slide have the best vantage point. Attendants or lifeguards at the top of the slide must have a whistle and walkie-talkie in order to communicate with the head lifeguard or supervisor. Check the local health code. Some states require lifeguards at the top of the slide. For example, California, Arizona, and Nevada require a lifeguard at the top of the slide, and Nevada requires a lifeguard at the top of both slides. Outside of the primary duty of managing riders going down the slides, attendants and lifeguards are looking for swimmers who may be struggling, not following the rules including 25-10, or checking the areas of the deck the head lifeguard or supervisor or other lifeguards may not be able to see. They are also on the lookout for unexpected storms coming into the area. Again, in most clubs, non-lifeguard attendants may dispatch the slides. They must verify the swimmer meets the height requirement before allowing them to ride the slide. The attendant or lifeguard then gives the go signal to the rider when a thumbs up signal has been given from the lifeguard in the drop-off area. Observe the rider as they go down and use the appropriate whistle code and hand signal if necessary. Watch. After using the whistle code, point to your eyes and point to the slide. This indicates to the lifeguard at the bottom that the swimmer may be weak, tired, or riding improperly. Spinning. After using the whistle code, make a circle motion and point to the slide. This indicates the rider is spinning inside the tube. If an attendant or lifeguard at the top of the slide observes a non-emergency scenario that needs addressing, use a walkie-talkie to contact the head lifeguard or supervisor. If an attendant or lifeguard observes an emergency scenario, activate the water slide's EAP. Water slide EAP. First, blow one long whistle and clear the pool. Second, hit the emergency stop if available. Some of our older clubs do not have an emergency stop. Third, if you're at the top of the slide, assist patrons down the slide stairs and lock the gate. Also assist in crowd control. The bottom of slide lifeguard assists the final riders out of the drop-off area, and then assists the lifeguards in the emergency action plan. Report to the head lifeguard or supervisor. After receiving OK to reopen from the lifeguard or supervisor, pull out the E-stop and the breaker switch reset. In this module, you learned how Aquatics provides the best places, best performers, and best programs, as well as how to ensure safety in aquatics. Your next steps: review the resources found in the menu, top left corner, review your notes, pass the assessment with 90% or better. You are given 2 attempts to pass the assessment.